Hi, I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. My goal weight is 198. And as many of you know who have been following me on my channel, I track every day my weight, how much I've gone up or down each day, and what my current weight is each morning. I'm happy to report that I finally broke through 225. This morning, I lost exactly 1 pound. I'm at 224.0. I still expect, since I've hit a plateau, and I tend to hit a plateau every 5 pounds or so, 4 or 5 pounds, I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if I bounced up a ½ pound before I continue on down. And you should not be surprised if you bounce up a quarter pound or 3/4 of a pound one day and then down a ½ pound or a pound the following day. That's just your body reacting to the water fast that you're on. Hello, good morning to all of you who follow my channel. I'm very impressed with the results you're getting. I'm not surprised, however, because this is not my first water fast. I started, as many of you know, at 315 pounds. I hit 224 this morning, and I'm on my way to 198. And I really, if my body would allow me, I'd really like to touch 188. So, and maybe perhaps bounce around between 188 and 198. Or 188 and 200, give or take a pound. What I want, though, and what my body will allow are two different things. We'll find out. I've had several requests to tell my story, to tell you how I got into water fasts. And you know, I'm not shy. I'll be glad briefly to go over my history and what I've gone through in life, and hopefully it will do a lot to inspire you, and to maybe you can look at your troubles, your frustrations, and you can work through them with a little better attitude. Well, to begin at the beginning, let me say I kept hearing from my family and my friends and my coworkers and everyone who knew me. I kept getting comments like, "Oh, you're not fat, you're not obese, you're just big boned." I kept getting comments like, "Well, it's all in the genes. You're just destined to be fat because your mama was fat, your sisters are obese, so you've just got the gene." And other comments along those same lines. I now know they didn't know what they were talking about. Their comments are bullshit. Okay? I don't care if your mama was obese, your daddy's obese, everyone in your family is obese. You don't have to be obese. Okay? It comes down to personal choice. It comes down to, do you honest to God really want to lose the weight? Okay? Is managing your weight number one in your life? Okay? If it is, then you'll succeed. You will not cheat when you start your water fast, because you will hold in your hands the tool that will once and for all make you skinny. And you don't have to buy a book, a DVD. You don't have to buy supplements. You don't have to pay for prepackaged foods. You don't have to have a gym. You don't have to have a gym membership. You don't have to exercise on a water fast. So don't tell me that you can't sit in your easy chair all day and then go to bed and do zero exercise, that you can't do it, because I know you can. Now, in my prior life, before I was skinny, I would say to you, oh, I wouldn't even consider going on a water fast. I mean, I couldn't go 15 minutes without shoving food in my mouth. I mean, God forbid me go 40 days or 80 days or, honestly, between you and I, my longest water fast has been 92 days. 92 days. How would you like to go 92 days with no food, just water? It's had a dramatic impact on my life, a positive impact on my life. And it will have a positive impact on your life. Once you set a goal weight, achieve it. Don't let anything or anybody distract you. Now, I get asked over and over and over, were you on any medications? Because, well, this person's on blood pressure medication and that person's on insulin, that person's on, fill in the blank. Now, unless you're dying of cancer and you're on cancer drugs, if you are taking cancer drugs or you have a terminal illness, for God's sakes, use common sense. Continue taking those meds. They're going to extend your life. But if you're on, as I was, blood pressure medicine, thyroid medicine, I would shoot myself with insulin 3 times a day with needles because I was at that time an acute diabetic. The day one, when I started my water fast, I said, you know what? Today is the first day of the rest of my life. I'm going off all meds. It may kill me. I may faint. I may pass. I don't care what happens. I'm going off all meds, and I'm going to manage my weight via a water fast. And that's what I did. Now, my first week was hell. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay? Because I didn't know what I was doing when I started this. It's like water fast. Can I drink all the water I want? Can I still drink coffee? I mean, my first week was hell. I had headaches so severe that I could not sleep at night. Not because of lack of food, because I was not consuming coffee. The lack of caffeine on a daily basis just killed my head. But I worked through it. About day 4, day 5, my body went into ketosis. Ketosis is when your body says, hey, he or she's not going to give me any food. I've got to find something to burn for energy. So let's see. I see fat inside the body. I'll start burning fat for energy. And my body did. I mean, I used to pray to God that I would see 299. Just, it would be a miracle if I could get to 299 from 315 where I started. Well, I soon broke 299 and went to 295 to 288 to 270, 265. I'm now at 224 this morning. I struggled. It's important that you know I struggled. But honestly, after about the second week, my opinion of food changed. I didn't need to shove something in my mouth every hour. Because, the normal American is being told you must eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, and you must have a snack at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to keep your metabolism going. That's bunk. That's bullshit. And as the 40 or 50 of you following this channel now know, because you're on your own water fast, what we're being taught is all wrong. And you're proving it every day of your life because you're on a water fast. You're joining me. Okay? Don't believe anything that I say. I challenge you to try it yourself. And if you honest to God think what I'm telling you is the truth, please do me a personal favor. Every time you watch one of my videos, like and subscribe to this channel. And click on the bell, the notification, and click all once you click on the bell next to the subscribe button. And click the word all. That means you'll get notified every time I update my channel. What I share with you on my channel, I didn't read from a book. I didn't watch a YouTube video. I didn't go to a class at a college. I figured out on my own. I personally have spent over $500,000 in medical benefits. I have been operated on 4 times. I have almost died on the operating table, not once, but twice. So the information that I spew and I give you, I've lived through. I believe it to be the truth. And I believe, and you're proving me right, but I believe that if you do what I say, you will see the same results. So that's a little bit of my history. One more thing I'd like to comment on, because I am 66 years old, and frankly, I've said this many times, but not to beat a dead horse, if you would have told me a 66-year-old man could lose 100 pounds, I would have said, bunk, you're crazy. Maybe a 23-year-old woman or man, but not a 66-year-old man. That just goes to show you, I don't care what your age is. If you're fat, if you're obese, there's still time to do something about it. There is still time for you to do something about it. As you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about water fasting. I'm just as passionate as all of those other people trying to sell you books and supplements and CDs and classes and prepackaged foods, because I couldn't afford all that. And I've been to the medical community, spent $500,000 and figured out all they're trying to do is to get you to come back so they can run another test on you. They don't really want to fix your problem or address the problem. They just want a bill for another test or another MRI scan or another CAT scan or some more lab work, blood work. I've donated enough blood to float a battleship. So, I'm passionate because I've lived through this. This is firsthand experience. And I hope the lady in South Carolina and the gentleman in North Dakota and all of you 40 or 50 folks on your water fast, I hope you stay strong. Don't cheat. And I had a man last week contact me and say, Thomas, I cheated. What do I do? I said, you get up the following day and you start all over again. Week 1, day 1, 0 liquids for 7 days. And you continue to water fast. And on the 8th day, you're allowed 3 glasses of water, 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 for dinner. 8 to 12 ounce glasses. That's all my water fast is. I invite you to join my channel, subscribe, click the notification bell, and choose the word all for all notifications. And I really beg you, I don't ask, I beg you, if you've got a fat friend, if you've got an obese friend, please do them a favor. Send them a link to this channel. This is a no bullshit channel. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm sharing with you my life experience with weight. And you know, I've walked down the path that you're walking down. I was not fat, I was obese. Forget those people that tell you, oh, you're just big boned. Oh, it's all in the genes. You know, you're destined to be fat. That's just not true, folks. It's not true. Either they're lying to you, or they just don't know what they're talking about. So that's my story. I'm proud to say I've lost another pound. I woke up this morning at 224. I still expect to fluctuate a half pound or pound up and down and up and down until I break into the 223, 222 range. And then my next plateau will probably be around 220. And then my next plateau after that will probably be around 215. But I'll get there, and so will you. Keep up just the marvelous work you're doing on your water fasts. Let me know how you're doing. Let me hear from you. You can email me. You can post a message to me. I do read every single message I get. I'm not looking for 1 million followers on this channel, but I would love to hit 100 fat people. I'd love to have 100 obese people as followers. That would make me extremely happy if I could change 100 people's lives through my channel. Thank you for watching. I always like to end my channel with the saying, opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Thomas Edison said that. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Well, let me tell you something. Water fasting is work. It takes a lot of self-control, a lot of willpower not to cheat, not to reach for a cookie or a piece of cake or a potato chip, or you fill in the blank. It's a lot of work, but you can do it. And so can I. I am doing it. And based on the comments and the feedbacks I'm getting from you, you're doing it. One more thing I want to say. I am 66 years old. And at the height of my diabetes, I had a A1C number. It was either 12.5 or 13.5. I mean, I would literally lay on the floor and I would sleep 20 hours a day. And I would think that was normal. Because, you know, I'm old, I'm used up. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that's not normal. Okay, for anyone, it's not normal for anyone to sleep 20 hours a day. And if you're doing that now, currently, if you have no energy, if you wake up exhausted, go to bed exhausted, try water fasting. Because after the third or fourth or fifth week, you will find you've got the energy of a 18-year-old. You will not need to sleep 20 hours a day. Stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you tomorrow. And it's an honor and a privilege to talk to you every day. I try and update my channel Monday through Friday. Keep up the great work you're doing. Together, both you and I are showing the world that there is a way to lose weight and keep it off. I'll see you tomorrow.